backstory.
Yeah, come on. You can't just put a...
Do you know who she is?
Nar.
Okay, guys. This is the ex-wife of one of the dudes from who created Google, right?
Ooh, okay. So she's a...
Right. Do you know why she's his ex-wife?
Ooh.
Because word on the street is her and Elon had a thing, you see? I'm a boycott winner this, and it's like, fuck that, you're done, right? Now, we don't know that that's true. Furthermore, she have a kid who's autistic, right?
Oh.
And she feels that...
Elon is too?
No, that the autism came as a result of vaccines.
Oh.
So she was actually... You remember RFK? Well, not RFK, wasn't... Yeah. RFK Jr.
Yeah.
He was running as... What he's doing? Running for the Libertarian Party or some shit like that?
He lost though, right?
No, he dropped out and then endorsed Trump.
Loser.
Okay, but she would have been his vice president.
Oh.
Okay, she was his vice.
Okay.
And so now RFK Jr. is about to be... He's being grilled by the Senate because they won't put him in charge of the FDA or some... Yeah, and you know...
The Food and Drug Administration?
Yeah, they won't put him in charge, right? And so she's making a threat. And see, this the fucking problem with these billionaires now. Because they got so much money. Because see, people think that a lot of the fights out there can be boiled down to like, you know, the old lines, you know, like white and black, and, you know, this race, that race.
It's rich and poor.
Dude, it can be rich and poor. Because listen to what she's saying, right?
Hey everyone, tomorrow is a pivotal moment in our nation's history. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, RFK will sit in front of the Senate Finance Committee for his confirmation hearing to be our nation's next Secretary of Health and Human Services. I urge everyone to call their U.S. senators over the following days and demand they vote yes on Bobby's nomination. He is more than qualified, he's proven, principled, and prepared to lead. I'll share a list below of key senators. If they represent your state, they need to hear from you. If they don't, please call your own senator and ask them to vote yes. We need as many votes as we can get. So this hasn't been widely reported, but in 2020, I cut large checks to Chuck Schumer to help Democrats flip 2 Senate seats in Georgia from red to blue. The 2 candidates I helped elect, Senator Raphael Warnock and Senator John Ossoff, please know I will be watching your votes very closely. I will make it my personal mission that you lose your seats in the Senate if you vote against the future health of America's children. And more than that, I also want to say to Senators Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Bill Cassidy, Tom Tillis, James Lankford, Cory Booker, John Fetterman, Bernie Sanders, and Catherine Cortez Masto, this is a bipartisan message, and it comes directly from
both sides of the aisle.
While Bobby may be willing to play nice, I won't. If you vote against him, I will personally fund challengers to primary you in your next election, and I will enlist hundreds of thousands to join me. Big Pharma and Big Ag have exploited us for far too long. It ends now. You're either on the side of transparency and accountability, or you are standing in the way. The choice is yours. Please choose wisely.
Damn. She said, I am not fucking around. We will fuck around and find out.
Yeah, but see, okay, but you gotta understand.
Are you allowed to do stuff like that is the question.
Yeah, because of the Citizens United thing. Like you could, I mean, depending on if you create some kind of super PAC, you could donate as much money as you want. It shouldn't be like that. Every U.S. citizen should only be able to donate a certain amount of money. Because the way it's set up right now, billionaires have a ton of power. Elon Musk could almost get anyone he wants elected, depending on how much money he wants to spend.
That's
you see what I'm
crazy.
saying? And that shouldn't be, because their votes, I mean, their money are more powerful than our votes. Because she's telling you, like, hey, if you don't do what I say, I'm getting you fucking, you know, I'm making sure you don't get elected again.
Yeah.
And that's one person. There's some of you.
She said try it.
There's some of you who might like Robert Kennedy Jr. and fucking want him elected, right? But I want him to be the, what was it, health secretary or something?
Commissions.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is. The health secretary or whatever, right?
The commissioner.
That's fine.
Blah blah.
That is fine. But the point is, you shouldn't be fucking like, hey, if you don't do this, I'm gonna spend this amount of money and do that. And you gotta understand. So you have her saying that. You got Elon Musk. I mean, one of the main reasons Donald Trump is there is because he spent so big on Trump. You know what I mean? He spent like $300 million. of his own, because that's pocket change to him. Not only that, you had a lot of billionaires in crypto because these dudes want a Bitcoin reserve. I want a Bitcoin reserve too.
I want a Bitcoin reserve.
But they make sure took a lot of money and they push it towards Trump because he's the one who's most likely to do that, right?
Okay.
Hold on, guys. By the way, guys, I'm not saying that this is strictly like a Republican thing. Trump just won. So I could just point out the obvious instances of this. And she told you what she did to get those 2 Democrats elected years ago, right? Mm-hmm. My thing is, these rich dudes got a ton of power and they doing some wild shit. This is definitely gonna backfire, which is why they have bunkers, because they know at some point
an apocalypse
the
is
fucking
coming.
people coming. Yeah.
No,
you know what I mean? They gonna have to go in these fucking bunkers so they don't fucking die. Because right now,
are you saying let's fucking go to the apocalypse?
because right now what you see because you would think of Mark Zuckerberg as being more of a Democrat, right?
I would originally, yes.
But they're not.
He's not.
What it is they go with whoever is going to, they can make the most money and have the most protection.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that in a business sense. Yeah, you want your leader to go, like, make rules that favor you.
Okay, but you gotta understand, it's a step further. One of the things why you see them pushing Trump so much is because Google and some of these other companies, they subject to anti-monopoly, they're monopolies.
Yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean? So some of these companies should be broken up to give someone else a chance.
Yeah.
Like for instance,
TV companies.
For instance, Instagram. The dudes in Instagram did not really want to sell Instagram to Facebook. Mm-hmm. But Zuckerberg called him up. He got all this money. He was like, motherfuckers, let's go. Mm-hmm. So they had no choice, They were under pressure. And what it does is you have these big companies that push the little guys out. So it's only going to be these big companies with these super rich dudes, and they're gonna pick the president moving fucking forward. And you can't have that. So
yikes.
So that means that if the president owes them, he'll never try to break up these companies. You see what I'm saying? So you would never have a fair shot at starting a new business. It's just not gonna work out. Because you just be going up against a behemoth that shouldn't even fucking exist. Do
you have any?
They anti-competitive policies that these dudes are pushing, these monopolies, you see? And so you need that.
Then they control the whole realm of things. And the prices.
Even right now, the Department of Justice is thinking of dropping charges against the mayor of New York.
Which one, Como?
No, Adams, the black dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but can you guess why?
Because he has connections to something?
No, because now he's fully embracing Trump and his message and pushed it, you see?
Oh my God.
So it looks like
it
looks like, hey, look here, okay, you come over, we can push this aside. You see? And so you can see this money moving like that, dude. It's crazy. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying we'll see.
Guy's just saying he warned you. He warned all of us that an apocalypse is coming. He's told us about World War VII. Like, mark his words. What? Who was that?
Nine sorts of tipsy. No, BBWs, Ladyboys, AI Talk, Sky's exes, Shayla Swill romances, Lexi's ex, that she can't go outside.
Stop it. Why is that very accurate?